Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see a team from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Southern Eagles. 3A Sports College legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Charlotte's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the 49ers will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The 49ers line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Now on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Georgia Southern's offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the pass.
First down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Rides to back and leaves it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Ball is at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal as they look for the first score of the day. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. On Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the 49ers are in the hurry-up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll give it to him again. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The 49ers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the 49ers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Works the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run play action. Looking left. Finds his open man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the 49ers are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. He would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Tuggle. That's reeled in. It's Pride. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Final play of the quarter coming. Looking for room. It's Upshaw. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The 49ers racing to the line in the hurry up. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the 49ers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ramsauer. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch.
We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He'll pitch it. Turning it on. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And the Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Tuggle. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You pack it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The 49ers headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the first. Open space at the 25. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to run, it's Upshaw. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Niners. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down, you got to make plays, you got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Tuggle. Wide open downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him, first down and more. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the shotgun, the inside give. A solid pickup. before the defense is able to make the stop.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Finds him out of the backfield. Oh, he's got some space. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Back to throw. It's Tuggle. Under fire. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
You know, the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that... to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Fields to punt to try to pick up some yards. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Tuggle. Quarterback adapting. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The 49ers will kick it away to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Scanning the field, it's Tuggle. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab on the big throw. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it.
Catch and stride inside the 15. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now first and goal. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. And he takes it in for the score. Done. efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the 49ers want to crank the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The 49ers send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 40. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. On the move. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Complete on third down. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Inside the 40. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Got the first down and more. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. He'll toss it. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Mississippi State is putting on a show offensively. It feels like they've been ringing those cowbells all game. They're up by 27 over Western Michigan. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on it. Time to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Got his man on the right.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Tuggle. Pressure coming. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Offense is stopped. Will be in turnover on down.
They'll start this drive going to the air. The 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Upshaw. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dorsey. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the 49ers with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Get set.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to open this quarter by... Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's a heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Caught over the middle. It's Ship. They found a way to get in the rug, but he has stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. They think there's room to run to the right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the returner will be brought down.